Hello, everybody, and welcome to MLB The Show 24. My name is Gladys the Baker, and I am here starting a brand new franchise for the first time solo on YouTube. I've played by myself plenty of times over the years. I've played so many iterations of the show, but we are here at 24, and I will be doing my first series on YouTube with you guys. I'm going to pick the Tampa Bay Rays to start my franchise. For those of you that are not familiar with me, I've been gaming for nearly my entire life through all different kinds of games and everything like that, but I have newly renewed my love for baseball over the last year. My good buddy Cryptic Panther and I both run a franchise. Actually, we're on our second franchise. We started with the Nationals and then we went over to the Cubs, which is still ongoing. If you haven't taken a look at that series, I will leave a link in the description of this video. So go check that out. It's a ton of fun. Panther and I get into all kinds of shenanigans. We label ourselves the two idiots. Some of our moves may be questionable, others may be genius. You guys let us know which one you think it is. But here in this franchise on my channel, I will be playing with the Tampa Bay Rays. I've taken a look at their roster, everything that they've got going on. Let's take a quick peek over here at what we've got. Our highest rated player is Yandy Diaz. I will also provide a disclaimer immediately. I am bad with pronunciations, so some of these are going to trip me up throughout the series as I try to name players. I might need some help with how to say some names. I shouldn't have a problem with most of these guys. But let's see, starting pitchers. Our starting rotation looks okay. We've got a couple aging guys. Zach Eflin is 30. We should still get a little bit of time out of him. Jeffrey Springs at 31. Jake Odorizzi. I am going to be making moves throughout this franchise. I'm going to try to leave at least the first few weeks untouched as far as the roster and making moves. I don't want to come in and make a gigantic splash in the first few weeks. I'd like to give these guys a little bit of time and judge them based on performance and not necessarily so much what the age or the overall or the potential say about them immediately. I'd like to give everybody a chance. But there's guys on here that I am looking forward to playing with, developing, and then seeing what we can do and how far we can go. We've got depth in some positions and absolutely no depth in other positions. There are plenty of guys here that I think could use some play time, and hopefully we will get to see them sooner rather than later. At shortstop here in particular, Junior Caminero and Carson Williams, both 20-year-olds with a potential in the high 60s. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing what they can do for us at some point once we can find a spot. Now, I will not be actually controlling these players. This is going to be a full sim franchise. And the only reason for that is because I am using remote play to record this on my PC. And the lag or just input time, there is a bit of a delay. And I've tried batting over and over again on remote play and seeing if I can make myself a presence or a player in this franchise, and I just do not think that it's reliable enough for me to do so. I am wildly late on most things that come through because of this remote play delay. And other times, if I try to overcompensate, I'm just well early. So it's far too inconsistent. I would really love to be able to make an impact in certain moments and try to drive the development of some of these guys and follow those stories. But I do really enjoy watching the sim anyways and being hands-off because then it's not my fault. So we'll see what happens with all of these guys, but I wanted to also give you that information and upload that in the front of the video that I will not be directly controlling. So if you're not here for a full sim franchise, that's perfectly okay, but you have the information now and do with that as you will. We will get into our first game here. I did skip through the spring training section. I wanted to just start on day one and see what happens. Kevin Gausman versus Shane McClanahan. We will be taking on Toronto. So let's see what the calendar has in store for us. Opening day is going to be a Thursday at home for the Rays. Shane McClanahan is actually one of the guys that I'm looking forward to, and I just skipped the day. Starting off very well, I accidentally hit triangle, but it's a win. Phil Maton gets credited with the win, and Eric Swanson takes the loss. Let's at least see what happens, and I can start on game 2. Randy Arozarena with a home run and a double, making his presence and power known immediately. Jose Siri, 2 for 3 as well. Josh Lowe, 2 for 4. Couple offers for the rest of these guys. Shane McClanahan pitches a quality start with 6 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, only 3 walks. He did allow 8 hits, but Phil Maton and Pete Fairbanks come in for relief and closing, respectively, and don't allow any runs there. So a flawless start for 2 of those guys. A little bit of offense, and we do take game 1 versus Toronto. My apologies for skipping that day. That was wild. So let's take a look then at game 2. This matchup is going to be Zach Eflin versus Jose Berrios. And I am going to highlight some AAA and AA games and or players throughout this franchise. Not going to be doing it right now today, but we will be able to keep track of minor leaguers. I'm going to do that to the best of my ability. So let's see what Game 2 has in store. Rocking the alternate uniforms, the old school Devil Rays. Let's see if that gives us the luck here in the Trop. I have been fortunate enough over the past few months to have been able to attend a few games. I got to watch the Orioles at the Rays Tropicana Field, which, speaking of which, rip from Hurricane Milton, the ceiling, the dome to the Trop was destroyed. So I don't know what the Rays are going to do this year, but yeah, my hometown guys are going to be playing most likely somewhere else. I don't believe they're going to pour tens of millions of dollars into repairing the dome. So we're probably going to be playing in a AAA field somewhere close by. But here in this franchise, the real world takes no effect, so the Trop is open. I will be using fast play for the presentation mode, but not quick counts. Eflin is getting the start, as we said. This is the lineup. I did not touch this. Again, I wanted to see what the computer would do first, and then I'll make adjustments from there. I did not want to come in and immediately tinker and move these guys around. So we've got Lowe, Ramirez, Diaz, Paredes, Arozarena. Almost messed that up. Lowe. No, that's Lau. Those two are going to mess me up all season, I promise you. Jose Siri, Rosario, Pinto. On the bench, we've got Palacios, Caballero, Mejia, I think that is, or Mejia. Here's the first wall that I'm hitting on pronunciation. And then Taylor Walls. So we got a 4-man bench. Let's see what Game 2 has in store. It is the second day of the 2024 season. We did win in Game 1, but we didn't get to see any footage, thanks to me fat fingering the triangle button to skip the day. So we start with a positive note, a win on Game 1. Some of these guys, I can't wait to see what they do throughout the series. Hopefully you guys will stick with me and see what happens. Did have to remember to give up control there. So Eflin is going to face Kevin Kiermaier to start. That is going high to center field, and that will be brought down by Siri. So a very quick start for Eflin. 1 pitch, 1 out, and now it's Davis Schneider. Watches that 12 curve in the center of the zone. Held up from it. Not what he was looking for. He will go around there at a cutter high in the zone, go to right field, and that is brought down by Josh Lowe.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Bichette coming in off the back of a fantastic 23 season. But Eflin, the magic man right now, 3 pitches and 2 outs. That's number 4, and that's a strike. Cutter low for strike 2. For anybody watching this, I would appreciate any comments, any feedback as Bichette fouls off to right. What do you guys want to see out of this series? Do you want to see More sim, talking stats. Do you want to see more gameplay? Are we spectating? You want to see quick advantage? I'm open to just about anything. Just happy to be here playing baseball, as that is a strikeout, and Eflin has a near immaculate first inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the first.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder,
Josh Lowe will come in, batting .500 off of game 1. Jose Barrios
No ball. One strike.
delivers the first strike of the game for the Blue Jays. Big swing and a miss on that
No
sinker.
ball. 2 strikes.
And he does make contact. Lowe almost gets it through into center field, but can't beat out the throw. So that's out number 1.
the designated hitter,
Harold Ramirez now with 1 out in the bottom of the first. Foul to right. I know the Trop gets a lot of hate as far as real-world stadiums go, but having been there several times, I know it's my local stadium, so I might have a little bit of bias here. But I do feel like the stadium is nice enough. Being inside there, it's quite cool. I like the dome and not being exposed to the scorching Florida heat. So I can say from my experience, at least, the Trop has been a positive place for me, but I'm so curious how the new recently approved Rays Stadium in St. Pete is going to look like, how it's going to feel. Can't wait. And Ramirez with a dribbler almost to the same spot there as Lowe. And he is out for number 2.
the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy coming in at number 3, and I do expect to have him around for some time. He's going to be one of those guys that I try to build this roster off of, and hopefully see success throughout this franchise. That is right down the middle, even at 1-1. Did he go?
That's a check. Did he go?
First base umpire says no, so it's 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball 3.
Easy take below the zone, 3-1 now. I will be asking for feedback rather consistently. For anybody that watches this series, if you want more play-by-play, if you want more my mentality on how I want to run the franchise, if there's any information that you guys want me to go over and cover, how extensive the minor league coverage is going to be, whether I should be aggressive on the free agency or trade blocks. A ton of moving parts here. Baseball is such a complex game, and running a franchise even more so. So I'm very curious. I do very much want this to be our franchise, not necessarily just my own flying solo. I will be taking feedback into consideration. Starting off the top of the second is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and he will get that into right field, but it is cut off, so only a single, but a leadoff hit for the Jays.
The third baseman, number 2.
That will bring over Justin Turner. Cutter in for strike 1. How does Eflin perform in the stretch? Weakly grounded for the second strike. Now Eflin's ahead of him. What does he give him? And he goes after it. A bloop to right field, which will drop in. Does Vladdy chance third? No. So now Eflin's got 2 on here. Clutch rating is about to come into play. He got through the first, completely untouched. But here in the second, early trouble for Tampa. Danny Jansen here at number 6 with an early scoring opportunity. So it could change low and away for the second strike off of that foul tip. And it's a swing and a miss. The cutter gets him to chase outside, so Eflin's got one. Double play, of course, is in effect. We can get Springer to ground one quickly. Gave it to him in the center of the zone, and that's fouled off, so 1-1. Deeply fouled. 1-2 now. Springer chase outside again. We'll see. Below the zone, and he did manage to get a piece of that to foul it off. Still 1-2. Good pitch there, but Springer drives that to left center field, and it can't be cut off. A tumble from Rosarena. Recovery from Siri to throw it in, but the damage is done now. Springer with a 1 RBI double. 2 men in scoring position now. Alton Varsho with strength fouling that to right. Double play not in effect now. Eflin's going to need a little bit of help.
One ball,
Lucky
one
pop
strike.
up maybe. Strikeout. And Varsho to left field. Runner poised to challenge it. The throw in is cut off. That scores another.
The second baseman.
Toronto goes up by 2 in the early innings. Still a man in scoring position.
No.
Not quite there with that one.
Ball 2.
I will be trying to play it as pretty much straightforward as I'm able to. I do like to make jokes. I will trash talk every once in a while. But on the Two Idiots franchise with my buddy Panther, we do joke often, and we do our best to play serious, but we have a lot of fun in being silly while doing it. Here in this franchise, while I'm flying solo dolo, I may try to take it a little more seriously, but we'll see. As Kevin Biggio scores another and gets a double with 2 outs now. Eflin is falling to pieces in front of our eyes in Game 2. And that will be another Kevin Kiermaier with a RBI single now. 4-0. We're going to warm up Taj Bradley in the bullpen at long relief. He's our 6th man in the rotation. He's definitely somebody that we're going to have to give some time to develop. I don't believe he'll be ready to go right off the start. But we might have to pull Zach Eflin here quickly. And that will go to second base. Takes the short route there. We are mercifully done with the top of the second. 5 hits, 4 runs for the Jays.
Leading off for the Rays.
Isaac Paredes will come in at number 4 to lead off the bottom of the second. We've got to see if we can mount a comeback or at least get something. Best time to do it is now. That is hard hit, and Paredes will get that through into right field for a leadoff single. It's a good start. You can't get 4 back with 1 swing of the bat to lead off. So he did his job, and now Rosarena's up.
Ball 1.
Watches that inside. And that is hard hit down the third base line into left field. So Rosarena now getting into the mix. We've got 2 on ourselves.
The second baseman.
Brandon Lau is going to come in now in a big spot. We need production. First 2 men have done their part, and it's time for Lau. Hard hit, but that goes foul. He's behind now, 0-2.
Ball.
Watches that one, an easy take, low and away. Well, how does Jose Barrios work out of the stretch?
That's a ball.
Get to see the similar position here. It's 2-2. Watches that way inside. So Brandon's got the count full. Defends the upper corner. Barrios is going to deliver again. Defends now the lower corner. I love when these guys work the count, drive the pitch count up, really make those pitchers work.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And that is a sinker below the zone.
That is 7. The 17.
Jose Siri with the bases loaded, nobody out.
No.
The Rays poised to answer in a big way that successful top of the second that Toronto had. What a guy to have in this moment right here. Siri. Slurve in the center of the zone is foul. Swing and a miss at that sinker. Chance of let's go Rays coming from the stands. Ooh, just barely able to hold up on that. It's 2-2. Defends the zone, and that gets down the third base line. That's fair. Siri will get 2 RBIs off of that. And we're back in this game. Say Siri coming up clutch with 2 runs. And we cut this lead in half. Ahmed Rosario now. Still a runner in scoring position.
No ball.
Let's try to avoid that double play, shall we? Rosario is one of those guys that I'm curious about at shortstop. I don't know how he's going to do, but I'm willing to give him a chance. Shortstop is one of the only positions that we've got some real depth in, so we do have options here. Contact from Rosario to shallow center left. No advancement for the runners off of that one.
Batting 9. The catcher. Pinto.
Nate Pinto is another guy I'm a little cautious about behind the plate. Let's see how he performs in front of it. Really making Barrios work now. This will be pitch number 37. Most of these coming through here in the second.
Ball. No.
This is below the zone. The 2-1. That one was going to come through, but the zone is defended. 25 pitches this inning. Yeah, really making him work for it. That misses below the zone, but it is blocked. Full count now. 2 on, 1 out. Double play potentially. What does Pinto do? He strikes out. Challenging him up at the top of the zone.
The right field.
We're going to turn the lineup over for Josh Lowe. We claw back any more of these runs. Come on, Josh. And that is weakly hit over to third. They'll take the easy route, the force out there. And that will do it for the second, but some life from Tampa Bay is shown. We're back to Bichette. Eflin lost the grip there in the second inning. How does he turn it around in the third? We've got Taj warm in the bullpen in case this starts going off the rails again.
Ball.
This is in there with a sinker. And And up in the zone, Bichette goes around and drives it deep to right field before the warning track, and that's brought down by Josh Lowe. So we're back to Vladdy. He started that rally for Toronto. What happens here in the third? That will drive through center field, and Vladdy's got another single. 2 for 2 on the day now.
Now back, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
1 on with 1 out, and Justin Turner is up. Eflin's got to stop this. And luckily that will drop foul. Crowd really cheering that one on.
Ball.
Really misses with the cutter and no chase, so it's 1-1.
Ball 2.
This is there. Swing and a miss from Turner.
2 balls. 2
Now
strikes.
leaving it 2-2. Wow, defending his hips there, maybe. I'm not sure, but he swung at it.
Full count.
Very close on that sinker. No chase. Count goes full. Turner fouls it off. You need to limit the production they can get out of this. Come on, Zach. Got him! A cutter sneaks in the inside of the zone. That's out number 2. So the options now look a lot better for us. Danny Jansen's up at the plate with 2 outs. Wow, hit hard. Exit velocity of 109, but luckily he was well early.
No, that's
Doesn't
ball.
get the call on that cutter. Man, that was close. And that's a little better. Eflin's going to assist on that one. The throw to first.
Out.
We're out of the third. I have switched Taj Bradley instead of warming up. He is now ready and waiting. He'll throw a few pitches
Ball. No.
every once in a while to
1
stay
ball.
warm.
No strike.
You may not need him. Eflin can get a grip. And Harold Ramirez will weakly drive that one to center field for the first out. Lead off the bottom of the third.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
I will also not be trying to fill every single second of my YouTube videos here with commentary. Not only would that be tiring for me, but I doubt very much that everyone wants to listen to my voice nonstop. Yandy with a line drive to right field. And we're back on in the third.
Third baseman,
Isaac Paredes is up now. A weak dribbler, might be slow enough to prevent the double play, but they're going to try it. And he's safe at first. He saves that one from ending the inning. And Randy gets another option here. Wow, drive deep to center field. Not to the warning track, though, and a Rosarena will pop out. As long as we do a little bit of something every inning, I'm okay with that.
Leading off the Blue Jays, the right fielder.
Eflin remains in the fourth now. Taj still ready, just in case.
Hurt. 1-1.
The 1-2 from Eflin. Big swing and a miss. He fooled Springer badly on that one. Good start to the fourth for Eflin. Let's see what Varsho has for him.
Ball.
Oh, come on, Blue. Yeah, the fans are going to let him have it off of that one.
Ball. 2-0 to count.
Eflin behind now, 2-0 to Dalton Varsho.
Ball 3.
3-0. Gonna have to give him one here unless he just pitches around and keeps playing with him.
Ball 4. Take your
Yep.
base.
Misses 4 in a row.
The batter number 8.
One of those was a strike. That last one was very close.
Biggio.
But we've got a man on now with 1 out, and Eflin is back into the frying pan.
Ball.
Missing.
Hee-haw.
Finally gets a strike in after missing
1 ball,
5 in a
1
row.
strike.
So it's 1-1 to Kevin Biggio. When I have doubts about the pronunciation, here's my plan. I'm going to try it. I'm just going to go for it. If it's wrong, you guys let me know. I might question it. It could be Biggio or... It's probably not Biggio. I'm sure it's Biggio. I mean, as sure as I can be. Wow, too slow to get him at second, and that prevents anybody from getting out. Is that an error, or is that classified as a hit? That's a hit. We don't have an error on the board. So now 2 men on, and Kevin Kiermaier is back at the plate. Eflin in trouble again. I want to give him as much reins as I can, or as much of a loose noose, so to speak. I don't want to pull Eflin in a panic. 1-2.
Ball 2.
This is inside. 2-2 to Kiermaier coming up. Pretty good pitch there, but it's fouled off. Another pretty good one. Through 3 1/3, Eflin is at 68 pitches. Here comes 69. Way inside, and that goes past him. The runners will advance on that, so even more trouble now for Eflin. The wild pitch advances both of them into scoring position.
Ball 4.
No call on that. Bases loaded. This is Eflin's last chance. Davis Schneider at the plate. 1 out. 3 men on. And Schneider will drive that deep to left field, and it is gone! A grand slam for Toronto. First of the year for Schneider, and Taj is coming in. That's it. He struggled last year in 2023, as you can see, a 5.59 ERA off of more than 100 innings pitched. Got a decent amount of plate time and did not do much with it, but that is going to do it for Eflin. Game 2 of the year is not his game.
Did he swing?
Wow. 8-2 before we're halfway done.
Yep. 0-2.
Elbows him inside and up with that one, and Taj gets that pass. We are 0-2 versus Bichette,
1-2.
and he'll watch that one. Some fun crossover for me here, as Taj Bradley, one of the guys that Panther and I are currently working on in that Cubs franchise, trying to figure out what we can do, and wow, he nails Bichette. What is going on? Vladimir Guerrero is back up 2 for 2, both singles, so no power yet from him. Let me not speak that into existence.
No ball. 1 strike.
We cannot seem to get out of trouble. Big swing and a miss. Well, not a miss, but it's not fair.
Ball.
And that curveball doesn't get him
1
to
ball,
chase either.
2
1 and
strikes.
2 now coming up. And that will go through and through into right field, past first base. The throw-in should prevent the run. And they try it. He's safe. Wow, come on, man. Guerrero Jr. with a RBI double, and it is now 9-2.
No, that's a ball. 1-0.
This is turning into a disaster. Flynn struggled, ultimately gave up the big grand slam. So we pull in Bradley for some long relief. And we're back in trouble again. Luckily, that goes foul from Turner.
Ball.
Thought about it for a second there, but watches that come through for ball 2. And that's a swing and a miss. Raj gets an out. Thankfully.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jensen.
No.
2 out now with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on second. Danny Jansen here at the plate. And that will be played over at short. Rosario throws in, and we are out of it. My goodness. What else can go wrong in this game? Brandon Lau, hard hit, but foul. Lau behind, 1-2. And he gets contact there. The shift was on, so the third baseman will throw that over. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 4th. And Siri is back. That's a sinker for a strike.
0-1.
Siri behind 0-1. Contact made there, 93 off the bat, deep to right field, and it is brought down right at the warning track. Some excitement there, but ultimately out number 2. Nothing to show for that.
Ball.
That sinker was a strike last time he threw it, but this time it's a ball. I'll take it. We need all the help we can get.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets the call on that fastball, so Barrios ahead 1-2. Oh, does manage to hit him. Rosario turned, but looks like it got the back of his arm. If you want to give us that, then, you know, that's a base runner. Rene Pinto will get a shot. Contact made there, very softly driven. Bichette throws, and that's an out. There's still nothing happening for us. 5th has got to be better. So Taj is going to start the top of the 5th now. We do still need him to produce for us.
No ball.
I'd like to
1
chew
strike.
up a few more innings if we can. Not empty the tank on relievers on game 2. That's going to go over to Paredes. And that's out number 1.
Now back, the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Directly ahead of Varsho now, 0-2.
Ball.
Watches that one
1-2.
inside. A little bit of a juke there to try to get out of the way. And Taj drops the curveball in there. That's a strikeout for the second out of the inning. That's better.
No.
Close, but too far inside. 97 up and in.
Hurry.
That's a good change-up. Swing and a miss. And he breaks the bat, pops it up behind the plate, and Pinto is able to get that. So the 5th comes up and goes away. Not much happening.
Leading off for the Reds.
Bring back Josh Lowe.
floor.
Watches that circle change near the center of the zone.
0-1. That's the ball.
It's one to hit there, and he can drive it foul. So it's 1-2.
2-2.
Ooh, what a wild pitch. Wish we had somebody on to take advantage of that. It's 2-2 instead. That is hit hard, but right at him at third base.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Man, those feel so good coming off the bat. Real loud crack. Feel great about it right up until the slap of the glove.
No ball. 1 strike. No.
Good take there by Harold Ramirez. And that one's hit hard and very high. He was under that one too much. 1-2 now. Oh, try to defend the zone, but off timing on that sinker, and he'll strike out.
The first baseman, number 2.
Let's go, Yandy.
Yeah.
Ball.
Player doesn't get him to chase. So what do? We're down by 7. You know you can't defend or depend on home run balls to get you there. You've got to play small ball, get men on the bases. I'm looking for plate discipline at this point.
Ball 3.
Wow. What a take from Yandy, as that is called a ball. 3-0. There's the discipline that I wanted.
Yep.
And he will take that one. No green light, or maybe that's not what he wanted to go after. 3-1 regardless. Gets contact there, and Yandy drives that to center field. And that's a 2-out single. Like I said, I think we need to rely on small ball here. Singles, walks, maybe a double here and there. Power is not going to be the answer, I don't think. And Isaac Paredes will drive that deep to left, but it is foul. No. Nearly 8 feet outside the pole. And just said power is not the answer, but you know what? It helps get us there. We just about got 2 of them back. Instead, Paredes will drive that deep to right field for the final out of the inning.
Leading off the center fielder, Kevin.
Taj remains in the game, on the mound. The lineup turns over again for Kevin Kiermaier now.
Ball.
Kiermaier, a 31st round pick. That just sounds so absurd to me. The 31st round pick. That is crazy. Wow, hard hit there. Very lucky he's off timing. Swing and a miss there. 2-2.
2 balls. 2 strikes. Ball 3.
Can't get him to chase that curveball or jam him up, so it's run full now. Montage. Yeah, that's pretty good. Change up on the outer edge. Looks like this is going inside. What do you got? Yep. Four-seamer inside the zone, pops him up to center field. That's 1 out. Taj has looked a little bit better now.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Davis.
The grand salami himself, Davis Schneider, will drive that to right field, and that's brought down. So 2 outs now. Taj is moving at a pretty good pace.
Ball 1.
Come on, Blue. That's the second time. It's a clear strike. What happened to the home field advantage, huh? Big swing and a miss off of that one.
One ball,
Bichette's
two
behind
strikes.
1-2. And that was good from Taj. Should be enough, and it is. We're out of the top of the 6th quickly. Rosarena, Lau, and Siri. You up.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder, Randy Rosarena.
Jose Barrios is now working on the quality start.
0-1.
He's gone through 5 and allowed 2. I want to ruin that for him. I went after that one. Stays alive. It is 0-2.
One, two.
Wow, nearly beamed him on that one. Fans don't like that. You're ahead by 7. You don't need to throw that far inside. Here's another one. Nearly got him on the elbow.
Full count.
Discipline from the Rosarena paying off now. That's 3-2. And that's ball 4. That's what I'm talking about, Randy.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Wow.
Wow, now up with the Rosarena on first.
No.
Watches ball 1.
Ball 2.
One of my favorite things in this game that you guys will learn about me as we progress through is vision, discipline, and clutch. I really, really like when guys can hold off, drive the pitch count up, make them work. I like when they can get deep into those counts and come up big in those clutch moments. Really, really important to me that they're able to do that, as it's 2-2 to Lau. Misses, so it's run full again. Could have let that go. That was ball 4. Instead, he fouls it off. Still full.
Ball 4.
And that one's ball 4. So Jose Barrios getting himself into some trouble to lead off the 6th. He's walked the first 2, and we're back to Siri. Now we've got a real opportunity. 2 on with nobody out. It's time to start the comeback. That's pretty good slurve. 0-2 to Siri now. Oh, he just defends the zone. That's definitely not a double play, and Bichette can't grab it. So a swinging, broken bat bunt of a base hit. The bases are loaded now. Big, big moment and opportunity for Ahmed Rosario. Way too far inside from Barrios. Toronto's got to be warming somebody up at this point now. We're at 95 pitches. Bases loaded. Barrios in the most trouble he's been all game. Rosario fouls that one. And that will go to the pitcher. They're going to throw home, so a home plate to first base double play.
Now catcher,
Rene Pinto still is able to drive home 2, possibly.
Yeah.
This will be pitch number 99. It's hit hard. Pitch 100 will come at an 0-2 count to Pinto. Fouled off. That one's out. Didn't think we'd be seeing 100-plus pitches out of Barrios by the 6th inning, but it is nice. One of the only few things that I'm happy about. And that's a swing and a miss. So Pinto is down. We strand 2. Another opportunity left on the bases. Vladimir Guerrero has been our kryptonite today. 3-3. Taj stays out. Big swing and a miss. That's a good changeup.
One strike.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the call there. One more good pitch, Taj. Got him! We get the call. Up and in, and Vladdy is sat down on 3 pitches.
Number 2, Justin Turner.
Wow, did you hear the lungs on that fan? Holy crap. Could be the altitude in Toronto. Somebody flew down here. My goodness. And that will go to second base for Brandon Lau.
He's out.
And that's 2 gone. Taj seems to have it under control now in his outing here. Did get touched when he first came in the game, but it's been pretty good since. Nice curveball.
No, that's the ball.
And that crack of the bat from Jansen goes to
He's out.
short for the final out. Slipped up there, almost at second. And the Jays are going to bring in Mitch White. Not much use out of him last year, only 12 innings pitched. Not very good results in those 12 innings, so we'll see what 24 has in store for him.
And leading up for the Reds, the right fielder,
Josh is going to lead off bottom of the 7th. Quickly, the hopes for a comeback are evaporating. But Josh will drive one deep to left field. That does bounce out. So a ground rule double. I'll take that to start. Ramirez thought about taking that one. And again, a half swing, Harold. Come on.
No ball. 2 strikes.
0-2. Got to at least advance this runner in this scenario. Can't have nothing happen.
Ball.
And that will drop. He is going to chance it at third. And they've got him. He gets torched trying to advance. Man. Well, no pressure anymore as Ramirez strikes out for the second
the
out.
first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Let's go, Yandy.
Ball. No.
We give a gift to Mitch White in the form of a attempted advance out, strikeout real quick as well. And Yandy, for his 3rd hit of the day, will drive that into right field. We got him on again.
Third baseman,
2 out, 1 on for Isak.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
And Mitch White misses with the first 2 pitches. How comfortable is he with the runner on? That's a pretty good pitch. Wow. That looked so far outside of the zone right up until it dropped. And Isaac will drive that one foul, so even it up at 2-2 now.
Ball 3.
And watches that.
Full count.
All right, runner advancing now. Andy on his way to second for this. And Isaac Paredes drives that one deep to left field. And that will give us 2 back. We're going to end this game with a little bit of dignity. 447 feet gone. Little bit of injection of life there.
Ball 1.
Can Rosarena do anything with 2 outs now?
2-0.
We'll watch the first 2 go by.
Ball.
3 missing all in a row. Brendan Lau on deck.
Right.
Randy watches that one. Not much you're going to do with that unless you get a bunch of power behind it. So it's 3-1. Probably could have let that go, but he fouls it off. So the count's full now with 2 outs for Rosarena. Watches ball 4. I like the amount of walks we're getting. Speaking of which, Brandon Lau has 2 walks today already. And that one is in the dirt, but blocked by Jansen. And that one is gone. Brandon Lau now in the mix. Way back into right field, and that is another 2-run homer. Could this be the comeback we needed? The Jays pull him, and now it's Chad Green. Also, only 12 innings pitched in 23. Maybe the Jays aren't scared yet. 2 2-run homers in this inning. One with 2 outs. Now Jose Siri comes up. We're down by 3. Can we make a game out of this yet? Siri will watch that one for the first strike.
Ball 2.
Ooh, we get a friendly call on that one. I don't know, Blue. Believe me, I'll take it, but I do strive to be fair.
No, that's the ball.
All right, 3-1 now.
3-1.
Siri's got an opportunity. Does he get a meatball from Green? No, he doesn't. Could have let that go, but it's 3-2 instead. And defending the zone from that good curveball. Stays alive.
Ball 4.
Watches that inside. It is another walk.
The batter, number 10.
Rosario comes back around now.
Rosario.
We're down by 3, but something seems to be happening. The throw over. No, they got him. No. We're showing signs of life as we end the 7th. It's time to bring in somebody new. Garrett Clevenger is going to get the call up.
Now,
Another pitcher with only 12 innings pitched. What is with this?
Clevenger. Leading off the Blue Jays, the right
George Springer is going to be leading off.
Springer.
Name of the game now is don't allow anything else bad to happen.
Ball. High.
Clevenger gets his first strike in against Springer. Evens it to 2-2. A little bit of life from the fans now. They're a little more animated now that we're not down by 7. And that is brought down by Rosario to first for the first out. We'll face Dalton Varsho again.
Ball.
Oh man, that was so good. How is that not a strike? Jeez. Slider inside there, gets him to go around and foul it. 1-2.
That's a ball.
Hard pitch to lay off, but Varsho does. Wow! No way that was a strike. Not a chance that was a strike. Wow. Surprised Varsho didn't turn around and take a swing at the umpire there. Hard to miss that target.
Ball.
2-1. Swing and a miss. Even at 2-2 with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, not even close. An entirely different zip code on that, but he swings at it. So that's what we needed. Jays are going to bring in Gimme Garcia. Yeah, okay, it was pronounced Gimme. The announcer there helped me out on that one. Finally, more than 12 innings by a reliever.
And leading up for the Rays, the shortstop,
We'll do it all over again with Rosario now. His at-bat was taken away at the end of the last inning on the throw over to first.
No. One ball, 2 strikes.
Good crack of the bat sound there, but that's foul. Rosario is behind 1-2. Ooh, gotta defend that one. It's a good pitch. Making him work a little bit. This is the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Jeez. And that sounded pretty good. The dive over, so he did stop it, but it's not going to be in time, and Rosario gets a single. Pinto's 0 for 3 on the day. And that goes way high up. Guerrero Jr. chasing. And he does bring that in. Man.
the right fielder, number 15.
One more time around the lineup. Josh Lowe is back.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Throw over. Successful this time.
Ball 2.
How many more opportunities with the runner on are we going to be able to get?
Ball.
Wow, 3-0. That's the discipline that I'm talking about. It's fouled off. Fouled again. The count goes full to low. Swing and a miss. And another one bites the dust.
Now the
Gerald Ramirez will now inherit the runner on base. But we've got 2 outs. And that goes foul. That would have been really nice to have.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw over again. They want that easy out. And Ramirez fouls that one off as well. So many souvenirs today. But it's 1-2. And that one goes to right. That'll end it. Another base runner stranded. How many is that now?
Now pitching for the Rays.
We're going to bring in Kevin Kelly. He had a great year last year. 67 innings pitched with a 3.09 ERA, a 1.01 whip. Very low walk rate, decent strikeout rate as well.
High.
And that one is driven to center field from Kiermaier. Brought down.
Now designated hitter Davis
Schneider's back. Got to beat him this time. No more runs.
Ball 1.
1-1 from Kelly.
Ball
Doesn't get him
outside.
to chase the slider.
Hee-haw.
That changeup's in there though, even at a 2-2. And that's a swing and a miss. So Kelly strikes him out, and there's 2 down for Bo Bichette. Hopefully the last batter that we see from the Jays.
Ball
That misses
inside.
inside. 1-1.
No.
Oh, he did not go around, and that also is a questionable call. We'll go after that one. 2-2. Let's make this the final strike. Nope. That's going to go into right field, so Bichette is on.
Now batting the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
We're back to Vlad.
Wait.
Oh, we get the call that time. It was further inside than the ball. And he halfway went around there. Couldn't check the swing all the way, so it's 0-2. And that goes to third. And yes, that is the routine out that we needed. One more shot at this. Diaz, Paredes, and a Rosarena. Andy with 3 singles today. Do you have anything more for us?
Jordan Romano.
Jordan Romano comes in to close it out for the Jays.
Ball 1. Heads up.
a weird pre-pitch routine from Romano.
Ball.
Kind of a
3 balls.
stretch and
No
a turn.
strike.
Stretching the back out. That's the first strike to Diaz. And he will pop that one high up behind first base. That's the first out. First of the last 3.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman.
Isaac came up big with a home run earlier.
Ball.
Can he do the same? Can we get that much closer? That's strike 1. Hard hits, but off timing. Foul for strike 2. Stays alive, defending the zone. Ooh, luckily held up on that. Wow. What are you even thinking about that for?
Ball.
We'll load the count up. 3-2. And another walk.
Now batting.
Love to see it.
Randy.
Can we make this interesting at the end? He is not insurmountable.
Ball.
It's just not. We've seen it over and over again throughout the years. Plenty of late game heroics have happened. And nope. Instead, Arozarena's going to ground out into a double play, and the Jays take game 2. Very up and down for us there. Definitely some things to like, such as the discipline, the walks, obviously the home runs. You love to see those. We did score 6. That'll win you most games. But Eflin just gave up way too much, and that grand slam was the nail in the coffin. So we will split the first 2 games with Toronto instead. So game 2 is in the books, and we've split the series with Toronto so far. It is a 4-game series, though. So some early struggles, but some signs of life as well, as we've scored 10 out of our first 2 games. That's not that bad to start. Eflin's ERA majorly inflated to a 21.60. Wow. But that's going to do it for this episode, so I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you've made it here to the end, you've been a trooper. We got the introduction out of the way, some early roster looks. We won the first game that I accidentally simmed. Got to watch the second. Took a loss there, but there are some things that we can hold our head up about. So can't wait to see where the rest of this franchise goes, and I hope you guys join me.